Praful Patel says that Sharad Pawar always hesitated at the last minute and that this hesitation is what resulted in him not becoming the Prime Minister, which he could have in 1996.
2 जुलाई को जब अजीत पवार साहब और हमारे मंत्रियों ने शपथ ली इस सरकार के आज की सरकार के साथ, तब 2 जुलाई थी। 15-16 जुलाई को हम 2 बार पवार साहब को मुंबई में मिले, निवेदन किया। पूना में एक उद्योगपति के घर में पवार साहब की, अजीत पवार साहब की भेंट हुई। वो भी कहीं ना कहीं 50% तो कम से कम तैयार हो ही चुके थे। कहीं ना कहीं मतलब संकोच कर बैठते हैं आखिरी वक्त पर।
My colleague Abhishek joining us on the broadcast with the details. Abhishek, in Maharashtra, there's a lot of political churn that has already happened ahead of the elections. There are several discussions. On one hand, within the MVA, there is a seat-sharing wrangle, especially over the Sangli seat. Congress leaders not happy with the decision that has been taken. On the other hand, such claims being made by leaders like Praful Patel that Sharad Pawar was almost going to join the BJP is only going to hurt the prospects of the MVA even further.
Definitely, and this is not which has happened first time, but it has escalated from the day the press conference was announced 2 days back, when a joint press conference was there, where Mahavikas Aghadi announced the seat sharing formula. And after the announcement, it was very much clear that Sena UBT has retained Sangli, Sharad Pawar NCP camp has retained Bhiwandi, and what was expected that at least South Central seat from where Varsha Gaikwad was keen to be fielded, that too was not replaced and went to the Sena UBT. And after that, we have seen how development took place. Yesterday also there was a crucial meeting of Mumbai Congress where Varsha Gaikwad didn't turn up. She didn't took a press conference. Later in Sangli also Vishwajit Kadam took a press conference along with Vishal Patil. He made it stand very much clear that he appeals to all leaders of the Mahavikas Aghadi, including Congress, that there should be rethink over Sangli seat on merit, and this should be done. And also they will be consulting the local leaders of the district and will be discussing the further course of action and will be intimated to the senior leadership of the state. But at the same time, in the coming days, Rahul Gandhi as well as Priyanka Gandhi will be in Vidarbha for campaign, and that's the time when certain talks will happen. We will have to wait and watch out for whether that will materialize or not. But at the given point of time, the discontent over Sangli and the Mumbai seat still continues. On the other hand, this big statement by Praful Patel has definitely not gone down well to the Sharad Pawar camp, and we have seen entire MBA leaders, rejecting the claim, including the leaders from the Sharad Pawar camp, maybe Clyde Castro and other leaders from the camp. They are telling that this is not correct, and this is just being said in order to gain popularity of Ajit Pawar, who is no way in the race, or he's not being asked by the BJP. Remember, the number of seats are also few, which has been given till now. 5 seats to Ajit Pawar. He is contemplating that more seats should be given. But at the same time, this kind of statement has been clearly rejected by NCP camp of Sharad Pawar. And we will have to wait and watch out for how this unfolds. These statements, the tussle is within Mahavikas Aghadi. And at the same time, all is also not well when it comes to Mahayuti in the state of Maharashtra.
Okay, all right. So Praful Patel saying that Sharad Pawar was almost 50% convinced. This is what he went on to say. There has been absolute denial from the Sharad Pawar faction that said that this is all made up, there is no truth to it. But listen into the claim that was made by Praful Patel.
2 जुलाई को जब अजीत पवार साहब और हमारे मंत्रियों ने शपथ ली इस सरकार के आज की सरकार के साथ, तब 2 जुलाई थी। 15-16 जुलाई को हम 2 बार पवार साहब को मुंबई में मिले, निवेदन किया। पूना में एक उद्योगपति के घर में पवार साहब की, अजीत पवार साहब की भेंट हुई। वो भी कहीं ना कहीं 50% तो कम से कम तैयार हो ही चुके थे। कहीं ना कहीं मतलब संकोच कर बैठते हैं आखिरी वक्त पर।
So Praful Patel claiming that he was almost convinced 50%. He has also gone back in time and said that this is usually how Sharad Pawar behaves. In fact, there has been a response as well. Mahesh Tapse has also responded to it, Abhishek, and he has denied any truth to it. He has said that there's no truth to the claims that have been made by Praful Patel. Abhishek?
Yes, definitely, and This kind of statements are just being made for the popularity, cheap popularity, as what the NCP camp of Sharad Pawar is claiming. Whether it is Mahesh Tapase, Clyde Crasto, or other leaders of the NCP camp, they have refuted it and said that this is now how Sharad Pawar functions. If he takes any decision, that will be clear and loud. And if he supposed to take such kind of a decision, he would have taken it earlier. He wouldn't have gone and joined Mahavikas Aghadi. And you know, the date that is mentioned, 16th and 15th, definitely we know that at that given point of time in Pune, there was a meeting. And in fact, Sharad Pawar also agreed to the point that, yes, I met him, but that was something related. There was no political discussion. We were at a businessman place, and it is natural. He being my nephew and a family member, what's wrong in meeting him? So there is no political angle to every meeting, and it should not be read like that. You know, at that time, Sharad Pawar has clarified also. But now this statement by Praful Patel is definitely not gone down well. In fact, other leaders from the Congress, other leaders from the Sena UBT has also reacted and told that the way Ajit Pawar is being treated in Mahayuti, whether it is seat sharing or the other way around, getting the seats, you know, this is not going down well. So these kind of publicity stunt and cheap politics is being played by Praful Patel is what they are alleging.
In fact, we have Mahesh Tapase joining us over the phone line. Thank you for joining us, Mahesh Tapase ji. Praful Patel ने कहा है कि शरद पवार almost 50% convinced हो गए थे. He was about to join the NDA government.
Yeah, but he could have used a better line, 50% not convinced. You know, 50% convinced is a statement which creates some kind of a wrong impression. And let me tell you that Sharad Pawar ji was 100% not convinced by the proposal. There was a discussion. Pawar Saheb has a habit of listening to all the cadre, whether it's a leader or a samanya karyakarta. Pawar Saheb will listen to him. He'll always hear him out. So if at all there was a proposal given, Pawar Saheb has listened to it, but listening does not mean acceptance. He has outrightly rejected it. He said, no, I am not going with the BJP. You want to go, you are free to go. He never stopped anybody, whether Ajit Pawar or it's Praful Patel Saab or anybody else. He never stopped anybody. So they have taken their stand and they are with the BJP. We have taken our stand and we are with our leader Sharad Chandra Pawar ji, who's with the India bloc.
Okay. In fact, Praful Patel said that Sharad Pawar always hesitates at the last minute, and that's what happened here as well. He was convinced completely, but at the last moment he decided against it.
I do not want to comment what Praful Patel has said. One thing is sure, that if Sharad Pawar wanted to go with BJP, nobody could have stopped him. It was his decision based on his 50 years of political ideology that he will not side with RSS and the BJP. He has chosen to sit in the opposition, fight the BJP tooth and nail for making false and baseless allegations against our leaders, who, out of fear of the ED, CBI and income tax, chose to align with the BJP, and now they are.
So there's no truth to it.
And I'm happy for them that now their cases have all gone and they are free to roam around. So there is no truth to what is being said. 50% agreement, what does it mean? It also means 50% non-agreement.
But it also means 50% agreed. Did that happen? And why do you think Praful Patel made this statement?
I do not know. He probably wanted to create some kind of a confusion in the cadre of the NCP party. There is no other reason. Why? I mean, now that Supreme Court has told you not to use the photo of Sharad Pawar, he has told you not to use if you have to use a symbol of the clock, you have to mention below that this is matter sub judice.
Okay, so, all right.
Thank you.
Thank you so much for joining us. Let's get you the Congress party's reaction as well, because after the statement, it created political ripples across Maharashtra. Listen in.
It's true that leadership from Sangli and Bhiwandi, they are not happy with the decision taken by the party, but they are also aware in alliance politics you have to make certain compromises for a bigger goal, and our goal is to save democracy and Constitution of India. So everything is well within the limit, everything is under control, and in few days you will see these people will be campaigning for the alliance candidate. As far as Sanjay Nirupamji is concerned, he is no more a party member, and I don't think it's important to take cognizance of what he is saying about Congress. When he is not in Congress, he should think about himself only, not about the party. It's true that
Sunil Rawat joining us over the phone line. He's from the Shiv Sena UBT faction. Thank you for joining us. What do you make of the statement that has been made by Praful Patel that Sharad Pawar was 50% convinced and was about to join the NDA?
इतना विश्वास रखना है जनता को मालूम है। जिस प्रफुल्ल पटेल को शरद पवार साहब ने यहाँ तक पहुंचाया उसी के बारे में प्रफुल्ल पटेल जी बोल रहे हैं। शरद पवार साहब को बीजेपी ज्वाइन करनी थी तो उनको किसी की परमिशन लेने की जरूरत नहीं थी। प्रफुल्ल पटेल की जरूरत नहीं थी, ना अजित पवार की जरूरत थी। अभी आपको भी दुनिया को पता है, देश को पता है, प्रफुल्ल पटेल जी के पीछे ईडी लगाई, अजित पवार ईडी लगाई, उन्होंने पार्टी छोड़ के बीजेपी ज्वाइन किया। तो प्रफुल्ल पटेल के इस बात पे कितना विश्वास रखना है ये जनता को पता है। तो पवार साहब को बीजेपी ज्वाइन करनी थी तो पवार साहब को कोई रोक नहीं सकता था, लेकिन पवार साहब ये निधर्मी राष्ट्रवादी है, उन्हें ये भारतीय जनता पार्टी को ज्वाइन करना उनको पसंद नहीं था, इसीलिए उन्होंने ज्वाइन किया नहीं।
लेकिन प्रफुल्ल पटेल ने ऐसा बोला क्यों है? उन्होंने बोला है कि 50% कन्विंस हो गए थे वो।
पटेल जी को ये बात करनी है तो उनका बीजेपी में उनका उनकी कुछ कीमत बढ़ेगी। ये बोलना है पवार साहब के पास, पवार साहब से बात, पवार साहब पे टिक्का करने के बाद ही उनका नाम होने वाला बीजेपी में। तो कोई बड़ी बात है कि प्रफुल्ल पटेल बहुत बड़े विश्वासू लीडर नहीं है। प्रफुल्ल पटेल के बड़े विश्वासू लीडर नहीं है।
So you're saying for political benefits such statements have been made, but there is no truth to it. Sunil Rawat ji, thank you for joining us. On that note, we're slipping into a short break.